Good Saturday afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Tim Actually Plays Slay the Spire. Zapperzen Tim, whatever you want to call me. Apologies for missing Friday. I'm gonna often miss Fridays. You already know the drill. I just have been missing a few more days this week, mostly just because I've been out, been busy. It's not a mix of I haven't been feeling it. I've been out, so I haven't did it. And then I get home at like 11. I'm like, ooh, yeah, it's a work night. I probably shouldn't be drinking this much, and then I got passed the fuck out. But here, I'm gonna get a run, maybe 2 in. I have some more debauchery planned for tonight. It's a bachelor party for my friend that's getting married. We'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna, have a good time and, maybe, win the lottery on the slot machine, and then I'll call it a day and be like, all right, never need to do anything in my life again. I'll just disappear in the ether, retire now, invest everything in a high-risk stock, and then I'll see you back in the workforce in a week or two. All right, looking for a floor layout here that's gonna help us out. Double fireplace, single elite. Got that right here as well. Got some additional fireplaces on that center path here. Don't need to fight the extra elite, and we can get a shop. We cannot get a shop if we go for the fireplaces. We might take the right path here. Let's do right path. We'll double elite, get the fireplaces, get the shop so we can thin out the deck and, grab strictly good cards. And is there a way we can finagle this to be a little bit better? Does not look like that's the case. Give me that 1 HP combat, and let's go. The temporary boost, the temporary boon we really need for this one to carry us home. And Fear Potion is nice to start us off. Okay, out the gate. Tactician. Could go for an interesting deck with that. I'm going to go for Backstab just because it is good raw damage that can carry us through the first half of this run and maybe only 2 clicks. Excellent upgrades there because it hit the only, unique skill card we have on this character. It's still good. 11 block on 1 card. A very good start. Okay. Oh, decisions. I don't think I want any of these. We wouldn't mind some more block ability, but I think we're going to keep the deck thin. Only going to grab cards that matter. He says, immediately going to grab like some cards that don't matter, but we're going to try and keep it as thin as we can. Last note of the Neo's Lament is going to get burned here, and that's exactly as expected. Looking for something grand, and a Flying Knee. I'll take it. It's about as grand as you can get. It's basically just like amping up a little bit more of your next turns for some decent damage. I might even upgrade it to get a little bit more decent damage there. I'm gonna go for Neutralize just to get some higher value blocks out there. Ideally, this won't be Silent Hill. Okay, it is Silent Hill. Exactly what I didn't want. Let's do it like this. Let's go. Can we just kill someone outright? If we're gonna kill someone outright, we should kill you. Let's go ahead and go 1, 2. We're throwing a lot at this one, but you just want to go ahead and ice one of them immediately, prep you, get a decent amount of block, let the thorns whittle you down. I think it's a very, if not extremely aggressive use of the potions. It's going to save us a lot of heartache, though. Depending on whether or not, the second elite we fight here is going to be Gremlin Bob, Slayer of Worlds, Slayer of every Silent Ascension 20 run on the first floor is Gremlin Bob. Oh, look, I got a Shiv deck going. This is great. Oh, look, it's Gremlin Knob. Oh, I got a Poison deck going here. This is great. It is Gremlin Knob. Well, I happen to have like a decent ramp physical based attack deck right now. Oh look, it's Lava Ghoul, and it's like, oh, I guess you can't win now, can you? But like legit. Let's try some English there. Legitimately, like 9 times out of 10, whenever I'm fucking fighting an elite, I'm just like, or I'm walking towards the elite, I'm just like, it's gonna be Gremlin Bob. Like I don't even know why I'm trying to play it up like we're gonna have a chance. Like it's a 1 in 3. It's Gremlin Bob. We better open the INI files for this game. We can find like a coding in there. It says if Ascension 20 silent. Insert Gremlin Bob on, first floor. It's like, okay. It's a fact. And I went over these terms with one of my coding friends, and she's like, Tim, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Please stop. And then I continue doing it anyway. Hey, leg sweep. Even more excellent blocking options. The elite is after the second, or after the fireplace, so we can squeeze out 1 attack upgrade here as well. Preserved Insect means I want to fight the elites, actually, so this is going great. Yeah, it's tempting. This is tempting. This is disappointing, but what do we have going? We really just, we don't have a lot of hill ability right now, and it is Hexabud. We're in trouble. I think we will thin out a basic strike. I can go for a Shiv deck. It's just I can't beat Time Lord with a Shiv deck. I think it still might be our best chance here. We're gonna go for it. So putting on the wheels here for the car. Car wheels are the Shiv deck. Golden Idol. We're just gonna forego one of the upgrades there just to ensure we get a lot of gold from future fights. This is an easy fight to get through, so I'm not too concerned. Big old leg sweep. Stab, stab. And we want to mix and match. Left guy needs to buff, right guy needs to get iced. This also works, actually. Just barely, but it works for this turn order, because now he's going to buff. We're only going to take 1 damage. He's going to reflect 3 back to himself. I'm going to keep talking like a run-on dialogue here. Lose my voice. Call it a day. I didn't know. I was actually talking to my friends last night when we were watching, like... He showed me some, like, videos about this group called Baby Metal. And it's exactly as it sounds. That's right. It's a metal band from Japan that performs in American metal concerts. It's just a normal thing, right? We were talking about like the techniques that these singers have to do in order to like actually hit these tones here, and how a lot of some of the you know, up and coming singers out there just destroy their vocal cords and actually like get, you know, blood clogged in their throat because they're trying to hit these notes. And I'm just sitting here like, dude, I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought you just had like, you know, a raspy voice after a day of like screaming your lungs out, but no, dude, you can cause yourself to fucking get a blood locked up throat. Crazy. Hey, flying near another backstab. Another backstab. We have a lot of good upfront burst right now. Still nothing for like scalability here, and this is the one guy we did not want to fight, but we hung on to this potion for this occasion, and by we hung on to it, we sort of lucked into getting it at some point. I don't remember. I was talking about Baby Metal. And we just killed the guy without taking any damage, so that's excellent. Lantern's a nice boost. That's going to help us get through the upcoming fight here, and I think I will grab a Wraith form, just because we have a lot of upfront, you know, kill him dead type of cards flying through our hand here. Flying through my head, running through my head. That's the song, right? We also rewatched that video. Dude, I learned some history about that video as well. I'm like, man, 1, didn't know it was like a Russian-based song. 2, because it was a Russian-based song, I'm like extra surprised that it was able to get released when it did, because of the, you know, the climate for a video, and like the music video at least, and what it did was very, it was a very hostile environment to try and release that in. Let's go ahead and just get the consistent, you know, good damage card we have here up to 3. We're going to be playing that on tap so we get the extra energy to play the other things such as the powers. But I am modestly concerned, but this is a swell opening, like exactly what you kind of want. You like 2 more strikes in there, of course, because those are the 2 big defend cards. Because we got the weakness out here, though, we should be fine. Yeah, and like I said, Flying Knee comes up, we need to make sure we're squeezing out damage while we have that vulnerability on tap. And Bronze Scales, how could I forget? Thanks to Bronze Scales, we actually got a little bit more of a boost than expected. Alright, we're going to make it through this one pretty easily. And we have enough weakness to sort of back up our weak defense at this moment. And again, yeah, Bronze Scales, that's a big reason that we're getting a little bit of a push every turn, no matter what. Still, it is going to be close. We might be burning some Wraith forms later to make it happen. But we shall see. Okay, that's a Flying Knee, that's a Neutralize, that's a big block. We'll take 1 damage, squeeze out some more. Yeah, we're fine. Wraith form will pop up in a second, we'll be good to go. Yeah. So huge turn for leg sweep and blocks. We're taking about half of this, we're dealing roughly half back. And yeah, 1 good rotation on damage. And we're done. Burns are of concern. No, we're still good. As long as you don't draw like 6 burns here. Thank you for that. Double up on that. A little bit of that, and he's done. Alright, Hexabud iced. Gold getting. Adrenaline or Nightmares. I'm thinking Nightmares, even though we can't easily play it right now. I think Nightmares is just, it's an insane card that can be like that win condition, sort of the same vein when I was playing the Ironclad Ascension runs, where, excuse me here, sorry, I had chilaquiles for breakfast with my family this morning and still feeling it here. Delicious, by the way. But Nightmares is akin to, like, you know, Reaper for the Ironclads, like that second life or like that extra boon you can use to get a little bit further. Yo, give me that wrist blade. 0 downside. We have a lot of cards that are benefiting from it. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's get bumped up to 14, and we get a time stop, or whatever the card is that lets you reduce cards to 0. We got some potential here now. Okay. Would love to hit that shop up, but also not to, like, you know, avoid dying. I think we're gonna forgo the shop here. I don't know why I said it like that. I think I'm from Fargo. Virgo from Fargo. Get the fireplaces. We'll fight the one elite after a fireplace, so we'll be in a good spot. And check it out, check it out. Yo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big block, big block. Not even having to worry about burn the Wraith form, because these guys will skewer themselves thanks to Bronze Scale. We just knocked him out, so we don't have to deal with like multiple issues at once. Would love to Nightmares here. I think it is more sensible just to get the decent blocks you have up in the first place. And let's think. Drop that on him, he gets down to 11. 3, 6, 9, 12. He's going to do 4 damage. He'll do 10 and he'll do 3. Or we can just take it all in stride. No, let's reduce the damage. That's the intelligent decision. Yep. And then this guy just skewers himself. Yeah, taking 3 for this entire fight. Take it any day of the week. Running through my head, running through my head. Okay. We can actually just leg sweep you and blade dance this guy, and that is enough to get it. I don't know why I was being so hesitant there. I'm like, oh, we don't have the damage on. I'm like, yeah, we do. We have wrist blade. Of course we do. Crippling Cloud as a weakness option is decent, even if it is at a premium. I think Piercing Wail might serve us serve us a little bit better. I'm not drunk, I swear. You'll get that later, and I will. There's always been that topic of like, you know, my friends, hey, you ever gonna like stream or record drunk? It's like, no. Why would I do that? I already make a fool of myself as is. It's like, oh, you know, someone likes that. It's like, I'd rather not, you know, display my moments of weakness to the internet. Piercing Wail, though. Do we want Piercing Wail? I think I do. I have enough weakness going. Let's get something that's temporary that's going to help us out. Yeah. Aberrations. I still cannot bring myself to utilize this at high level play right now. Again, whether or not it's the right choice or not, I just don't think it's going to work for me here. So this turn sucks, but thank God we got Nightmares on it, so we can at least try and one-shot one of these guys here. So we're going to get enough cards to kill him outright. We just had to pay a little bit of a damage premium to make it happen. We go 1, 2, 3, so we take no damage. Get the shivs out there because they do a little bit more damage in general. Get this guy down to there. We're probably going to end up resting still just because I want to make sure I have enough HP to make it through the boss fight, but we're in a pretty good spot health-wise. Pretty decent. Hey, that's an upgraded slice. Like, don't even look at me. That's 11 damage for 0. Designer and Spire. Remove a card and upgrade a random card? Sure. Remove another strike. You've upgraded a backstab, which is pretty damn good. Oh, this fight always gives me issues. Me issues. Okay. Running through my head. All of the things I said, running through my head. Okay. We're gonna be doing a lot of damage here. Can I power through this guy quick enough before the rat gets... Let's try something new. I've been advised I should probably try going for this guy a little bit more. I think we see an opening here where we can do just a bunch of damage to him outright. It seems like the right choice. Even at the, you know, cost of getting frailed there. Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and burn Wraith Form as well. The damage gets further reduced. We're still hurting them in the process. And that's fine. We should be finishing him off here in a second. We'll have no block ability for these upcoming turns though, because we had burned ourselves out for that. Still, the weakness application is good. That is still some decent damage. I don't see a way to ever get through this fight unless you're just like really far ahead where you can just crush them both so easily. And I still think fighting the parasite is correct, but you know, we gave that a try. And that's what happened. That's an upgraded footwork. It's pretty swell. We said we were going to rest anyway, and you know, the fact that our HP is a little bit lower than it was a moment ago further reinforces that. Yes, onto this. We're going to go ahead and kill you. Kill you. Why not focus on this guy? I'd rather get rid of the guys he can buff. That makes my life miserable. And then we focus all of our damage right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a huge turn for damage. We need to mix up 30 up there. I can get my Wraith Form out and we'll be looking pretty good. All the things I said, all the things I said. I don't think we care to play the power. We just need to get some raw damage out on him and he should be done. Excellent. That was a very good draw that allowed us to just outright crush this individual. The Preserved Insect also helps. Get a skill to start with, and this is good to use with the Wraith form. I'm thinking Dagger, Cloak and Dagger. Endless Agony, also a solid grab, because if we grab it, it's going to be doing 7 damage apiece. Could make it 9. I think we go Cloak and Dagger so we have another block option. And choosing a skill to start with, I think you want to start me off with Nightmares. And because of that, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Nightmares just to make it a little bit more doable so we have a huge burst turn out the gate every time. Question card is just okay. 2 shops, 1 shop. Squeeze out another upgrade. I think we make this a very, very good play. Gives us some block, gives him some shivs. No combat, thank you. Pray to remove a card from your deck. Dude, this is a dream come true. The deck's pretty good. I don't know if we have enough to just win outright, but it's pretty good for what it is right now. And yeah, give me that upgraded backstab. Just do a bunch of damage for free. I think he dies this turn. Not quite. Almost. That 4 damage isn't going to matter. We'll just mitigate all of that. He's dead. We have some very good burst right now. Some very good burst. Infinite Blades is power fodder for Woke Bloke. 1, 2, 3 powers. Yeah, we're already probably going to be getting a Woke Bloke to begin with. I don't think we have enough to really just deal with him as is. We need blocks. None of this is blocks. Acrobatics for some draw. We're not really trying to draw into anything in particular either. Oh, we have some 0 cost cards that we are trying to draw into. Maybe an acrobatics is fine. You really are just fishing for certain things, and if we draw past our powers, we'll be looking a little worse for wear. I'm gonna grab it. We can get an energy relic that'll help stabilize a little bit. A little bit of draws, probably what we need to push this one into the next level. That's a good grab. And we're gonna focus you as usual. He's gonna waste his time trying to heal him, and it's not gonna work. Oh my god. Absolutely. Wait. You have to leave now? Do I not have time to finish my Slay the Spire? Hey, team, did we... Hang on, am I supposed to be going? Hey, wait, am I foregoing my responsibilities to my friends right now? It is a concern. I thought we had more time. I thought it was this evening. This is not what I would define as the evening at the moment. Nobody's told me what time. I was told I'd get told at 3 p.m. what the room number is. Hey, all right, let's focus in on this right now, because you know, I can feign ignorance, I guess, but I'm not. Okay, not enough with the bedoings. I'm trying to record here. I'll get back to them. That's more power fodder. That's actually a block card. That is a block card. I would love to thin out a little bit more. To grab some extra energy here. But yeah. I'm a little concerned I'm shirking my responsibilities. Okay, we're here at the Suck Lord here. We don't really have insane scaling to just outright kill this guy, but getting the accuracy out this early is pretty good. We did this just so we can get some raw damage here. We'll use this raw damage to chunk these guys out. This, it's another chunk. We want to neutralize him because we can't kill him outright. He's running through my head. Running through my head. Okay. Block. Block. We'll play that next turn. Okay. So drop that on you. Drop this on you. We're gonna go ahead and play this just to get through one of those debuffs. One of them at least. He did not summon his friends. It's not what I was expecting at all. Footwork for a little bit more blockability. I think that's necessary, even though these guys are gonna be sticking around for a minute longer than I'd like. We don't have a lot of strength scaling, so yeah, like the deck is good, but it's missing a lot of pieces that really make it pop. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good, the deck is good, but we need more to make it pop. Go for the bigger block rather than the raw damage here. 19, okay, can't take too many more of those. Okay, ice you. Weaken you again. Continue focusing you down, get the block cards. He's ramping though, and we're not responding too well in kind. I think we're fucked. I don't think I have a chance in the slightest to really make it through this. Like I said, deck is good. If it wasn't Ascension mode, I think we'd have a little more say in you know, what occurs to our well-being here. But we barely even got this guy a third down. He's already gone through 2 summons. He's doing 34 damage. One of these things is not like the other. Can't afford to play Wraith Form because of the draw ability there. And yeah, that's that. It was a decent run. I'm sounding like, you know, we're done here. No, we're gonna do an actual attempt here because you know, I want to make it to the 3rd floor. That at least gives me some good feeling, even if we botch it on the way. Here's a card to obtain: random common relic, 6 max HP for a random rare relic. Like I don't know what random rare relic could really help me out. I can name a few. Give me a common relic. That's a pretty good common relic. Anytime I get Smooth Stone, I'm pretty happy. Like defense is life in Ascension, and you know the few defense we can do, we're happy to have it. This floor layout, however, just awful. 1, 2, we can get 3. We have to go through 2 elites back to back for it. So unless we get a big potion boost, we're going to be in trouble. Still think we go for that path because we get a shop along the way. Otherwise, you choose to fight, you know, 1 elite. Hey, Greymon. Yes, sir. I am indeed recording. You could go this path here. Go get a shop, fireplace, fireplace. Go through a gauntlet, 1 elite, 2 fireplaces. That seems a little more reasonable, and we still get 4 fireplaces. Let's do that instead. Well, we can do this one because we get more question marks, which I still think are key. And give me a good face from the Mass Trader, and we'll be ecstatic. Give me not Jawworm on my first fight, and I'll be even happier. Like, you guys thought you've seen me happy before winning Ascension 20? Imagine if I started an Ascension 20 Silent Run without fighting the Jawworm. Okay, let's see. That's a block opportunity there. One of these, one of those. What are you saying, Greymon? I will be out tonight, my friend. Big sorry. Alright. 6, 12, 18. Not enough. So we will just super mitigate that. Take 5. And Jawworm's doing Jawworm things again. As you jaw, as you worm. Alright, so that's this fight in the bag. It's so bad. Okay, Sarah Potion, save it for the elite. That'll be our win condition there. I'm a horse and a Ford F-150 something horsepower engine. I don't know car stuff. I was trying to spin that somewhere. Piercing Whale. Gonna grab that. It's a nice defensive option. 2 upgrades, sure. We may as well make those defends a little bit better. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Here, we can go for a poison scaling option. You just remove a card. Who's my boss fight? Hexabud, with no option of knowing I'm going to get some way to sort of ramp that fight. I'm going to go ahead and get the scaling poison option here. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so we're looking at poison for this run here. Some catalysts. Oh, excuse me. Hey. I think we can just block through this, right? Thankfully. Thanks to that card upgrade and the Smooth Stone, we're able to block through that. But Jesus. A little much there. On me off guard. It's like, oh, it's a casual 12 damage and never seen the Los do that much. Okay. We're looking for poison scaling though, so Catalyst would be great. Bane, you know, it's a nice little supplement for what we got going on right now, which we could use for some physical damage, so I'll take a Bane. Okay, question mark, no combat, remove a card from your deck. That's a basic strike on. Unless I have a curse that I just... Okay, good. Didn't ignorantly ignore. Top here, just make sure that poison scaling is indeed online, so that ramps it up a little bit quicker. We can get one more of those upgraded, that'd be swell. We're not getting 2 fire fleeces back to back, so we need to heal at this next one. Potentially. More than likely we'll have to. And again, still saving this so we can just chop through the elite fight, which... I have my window open as well. The elite fight, which more than likely, if I have to take a 9 out of 10, it's probably going to be Gremlin Bob. Got that feeling. Deep down in my plums. Okay, 16 damage, too little, too late. In the grave with ya. Fire potion, additional bonus that helps. I kind of like dodge and roll with Smoothstone though. Just puts the block up to the bare minimum. We can upgrade it for a little bit more block value. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna rest. Even though we're missing out on some upgrade opportunities. I want to make sure we can at least get this run going. Kunai is great, and anytime I get something that's a scaling block option, it makes me real happy that I take dodge roll. That's huge. I'm like 2 seconds away from closing this door, though. Come on, doggos. Don't do this to me. Don't do me like this. Okay, so we can ice him if needed. There's no poison. Dogs are going crazy. Alright, we need to chunk one of these guys here. Alright, he's calm. He's calm. I gave him a second. Like, he's you know, he's a little active right now. Neighbor's dog. It should be fine. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna close my window. Alright. Doggo is now gone, and we're back to this. Entropic Brew, huge grab. Adrenaline, you know, if they give this to you as a reward at the end of the floor, I feel less inclined to grab it just because it's not something you really just want. If you can just get it on the regular floor, though, hell yeah, brother. Single Thief. Not a fear in my heart. Gonna ice this guy. Boom. That's 12. That's some damage. Gonna get 5 rolled over here, so we should be able to lay into him again. Keyword was should, not able. Or should be able. Yeah, there's neutralize. 1 turn too late, but I think we still got him. That's right, we gotta keep it in mind. We want some zero-cost cards or means to make decks up happen instantaneously. I still don't like grabbing it, but I'll take it for the occasion. Hey, did I not say the odds of getting Gremlin Bob were 9 out of 10? Please tell me. Was I not correct in this assumption? Anyway. This might be the best turn we have to really blow this. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. That helps a good deal as well. Got the decks up if we utilize it at all. We'll take probably 1 or 2 hits here and that will be it. Some additional poison. We'll make 1 turn a little bit worse. 3 HP more for this to ensure the demise of him. That's fine. I didn't do the math on like my strikes there. Did it make a difference? I think it absolutely did. Yeah, we're just gonna say it did. Quick math. Bam. Centennial Puzzle. Feeling a little lackluster. Blade Dance, I'm feeling pretty good about grabbing there, and we're gonna upgrade that immediately. So now we have a instant +1 dex anytime that card comes around. They're coming around right now, that'd be swell. Okay, Piercing Rail's still pretty good. Go ahead and block everyone. Soften these individuals up. And it's good that they're all attacking here. They're all wasting their time here, so now we can just fuck them off, but they've all decided to attack once more. Unbelievable. Can't believe they've done this. And no one's ever done this. The history of Dota. Why is everyone messaging me? Excuse me? You sent an attachment. What is this?
Guys, we've had our safest year.
Okay, I don't want to... I didn't realize it was a video. We're just going to close that one and get back to that later. So I can neutralize him. We can toss some poison out there. If all 3 hit him, we're good. I think we just go for the consistent play of doing this, this, and that. Get the decks up. Get some poison out. Take 2 damage. And then we just ice him here in a second. Or, like, right now. There you go. Okay. We got this. We got this. I'm gonna grab a single predator for one reason alone. If I ever get the opportunity to play an attack twice, if it does happen, I'd rather have this in my deck than not. Also, if we can draw in some more zero cost cards with it, more power to us. I've said my piece. We need more scaling poison is fine, but I think having neutralized upgraded for this fight and future fights. 3-minute crop. In the castle, good damage early, poison scale, draw some extra cards. Let's go. Dex up. 1, 2, 3. Get the adrenaline. Get another dex up, or I can go for some scaling poison. I think you go for the poison. Wait a minute. Yeah, you absolutely go for the poison. Holy shit, what a good turn of events. And this is why we love Piercing Whale. So, worst turn for this guy, down the drain. Squeezing out dex up left, right, and center. Poison's ramping up. It's done. We can talk about life. Talk about our feelings. Talk about anything you want and more. Let's double up for that. Yeah. Am I going to talk about my feelings? No, dude. Not really. But, you know, I've come to a point in my life where I realize there are some things I do need to address in general, so I'll be seeking the proper services for that. Again, context. What is the context? You don't need context. Just know. All smiles and sunshine over here. Alright, Hexabud, 12 damage. That's a joke. Let's take 1, 2, 3. Alright, good Japanese was spoken there. And then we're going to go ahead and roll this turn over. Get that poison on there. And he's dead. He's dead. Just close your eyes. Then it's all a very bad dream. He is dead. Oh, and Zaberzen doesn't count the attack out there. So he loses one more turn of speed there. Going to put him back in the run. After image with the Shiv deck. Sold. Velvet Choker with the Shiv deck. Unsold. Sozu though. We'll take it. Save these for the elite fight that we need to push through. It's gonna happen. We already know. Okay, we don't need to go through an elite, but should we choose to avoid elites altogether, we run the gauntlet of, you know, Parasite Worms, Chosen Ones, Double Thieves, Dark Souls, which is like the least of my issues. Parasite Worm with a rat. You know the drill. Oh, we can just take the left path though, which is fucking free, so never mind. Problem solved. Double Thieves to start us off? I don't mind it. I don't buy it, but I don't mind it. 1, 2, 3. I'd rather avoid the damage. We get the double blocks up here. If they rob me, they rob me. So be it. That's just life, you know? If I can get away with them hurting me, though, we will definitely try and do that. Oh, that's how that works? Oh, that stings. I didn't think it worked like that. That stings. Oh, my God. Hey. We're gonna play this block. We'll play this block. Alright. Drop you down to one tap ability. Yeah, they're both gonna run the exact same turn. Coincidence? I think not. So we lost about half our money on this one. Still perfectly fine. Save the HP. You know, save the frames, kill the money. You know how it is. Could be a GDQ commenter reader, which I'm so disappointed because I was supposed to register to be a volunteer. This week was my week to do it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna remember to do it here, and then I miscalculated. I didn't read the calendar right. It closed this week. This was not the last week. It closed this week. Oh, fucking Christ, dude. It's a real kick in the teeth. Now it's like, do you still want to go? Yeah, but like if I can't volunteer, I kind of feel like there's less of a reason to. Also, lower priority on getting a potential good hotel is a concern. Get that armor down. And let's get that defense up. Get that defense up. Could have went for another dex up instead. Rather just mitigate what we got right now. So yes into yes. Was really hoping to get a little bit more out there. Again, could have calculated. I mean, to be honest, we had decent odds to get something we wanted, but we got all of our blocks. Good time to get that. Poison's going to be rampant regardless. We can get 3 more block out here, mitigate our damage, up our decks. sensible decision. Because we can tank through this debuff. Not even worried. Okay, 14, that's easy to block, he says as he's unable to do so right now. Okay. Just barely got there, but we got there. Alright, and he should not be able to hurt us now. 14 damage is always a joke. We're gonna guarantee get 3 strikes out because of the extra energy we have. Solid. Anyone but Time Lord on the last floor. Give me Dota and Starburst. Start me off with Woke Blow. Just don't give me Time Lord. I'm begging you. Alright. Who we got? Explosive Potion, can't get it. Crippling Cloud. Crippling Cloud upgrade. For the weakness, yeah, for the poison upgrade, yeah, I'll take it. That's about it. Deck's still pretty thin, relatively speaking. Oh god. Okay. We're saving Piercing Wail for a rainy day when we're debuffed and he's gonna be doing a lot more damage. Pretty much post this turn in general. Okay. Get that dex up while we're here. Dodge roll would have been a nice thing to apply there. I should have thought about that. Gonna have to pay the price here for it. For the future dex up, yeah, we'll do it like this. Just for the future dex ups. Okay, 12 damage taken. Pretty gnarly. Come on, Adrenaline. Thank you, Adrenaline. More like Adrenaline. And is that enough? 11 damage, 10. Not enough. So we'll just slow roll him. It doesn't matter. We just can block or we can kill him right there. We just spend the extra turn and let it happen here. We could have foregone one of those damage turns. That would have been great. But what can you do? You can grab Masterful Stab or an Outmaneuver. I'm grabbing Outmaneuver just to ensure I can play some of my 2-cost cards a little bit better. A little more consistently. Is it a good card? I don't think it's a good card still. For this situation, I think it's good enough. Fuck this fight. Fuck this fight. I want no part of it. Get the extra card draw, though. Oh, he's so smart. This is, you need 4 hits to knock him down there. So, that's a yikes. That's an extreme yikes. I don't want to take insane amounts of damage. You're probably going to take a turn off. I'm going to go for you instead. So we're taking 2. Okay, neither of them took a turn off. Pretty bad. Pretty good turn to get some dex up, though. Get one more. You gotta do it. Okay. So next turn is just a wash. I'm hoping to draw all my dazes, and I'm hoping he's not attacking. He's attacking, hoping to draw my blocks. You know what? We met him halfway. It's acceptable. By all means, continue to attack. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not so much. Oh, fuck. Alright, so the rest is now guaranteed. As it is 98% of the time when you fight the Chosen One. Slice? I don't think we want to go too heavy into those. Pretty much shivs are where we want to kind of cut the line. Let's get a rest here. Hop into this shop. It's a waffle. You know, again, had you known, would you have done something different? Absolutely. We know now, and we can use that information properly. I think I'd buy Waffle for the full heal. Grab Terror. Because of that full heal, we can go to this here and get an upgrade. What do you upgrade? To be honest, I think you need to get After Image out there for some more defense options. Yeah, I think that's swell. Amamori. Glad to have it. what? 2 more fireplaces. We could take on this elite. We have full HP, but if I don't have to, I'm going to. Let's get the dex up here. Could get the poison and the weakness here, mitigate both of them, or we can just get 7. We'll block 11. We'll still take 10. Would this give me more than a 10 damage reduce? Because it's 25% damage down, right? So you lose like 3. Or maybe even... Yeah, might lose 3. You'll lose like 2, so that's 5. We'll save 5 damage, or this will save us... well, we're gonna get one more card out, so this will give us... Okay, fine, we're just gonna slow roll it like so. Get the extra energy. Sorry, Crippling Cloud, you'll squeeze yourself out later. We took 10. I did my math right. It was exactly the same no matter what. Alright. Good job, Big Brain. That roll over for next turn. That's just enough block as well. Yeah, it's going to be a free turn here. Get the damage out there. 13. Laughable. There's the weakness we can apply here, but next up is before us. Yeah. Alright, I'm liking it. Bouncing Flask for free, love it. Bane only counts as 1, right? For some reason I thought Bane counts as 2, and I feel like it should. Be a decent buff to it, maybe. That's an upgraded Slice, so that's a little different. It's still not ideal, because we don't want to be blotting our hand out with too many of those cards, so I still don't think I could take it. Prepared 2, which is an upgraded option. I'm actually gonna grab it because it is upgrade. Outside of that, it's not something I really want. Card for your deck. Envenom. If we grab Envenom, that'll make us at 3 powers, which I think is like the exact threshold that Woke does show up. 1,000 cuts, similar story. But I think Envenom. Oh wait, there's a leg sweep. We do want some more high value weakness. I think we'll go for leg sweep. Let's get to the next floor, and then we can discuss if we want to find an Envenom. We'll grab it, just so we can sort of counteract the chance of getting a Woke Bloke. Upgrade Leg Sweep to give that some extra turns of weakness. You need to upgrade the other Dagger Spray if possible. You're guaranteed to get a Curse, but you know what? No, we're not. Amamori. And we got Calipers to roll over some additional block. We got a last-minute shop here to help us out. Can't get a potion. Can't get a potion. Can't do it. Not on the cards. Another Bouncing Flask. You know what? How about we just make a more consistent deck? How about that? And then the last upgrade here is going to be for the Blade Dance. We did not grab that Predator for anything useful. We just had it as a whim in case something happened. Deck is still fine. And we're going to be looking great here in a second. This burns through 2 of them. Do that just to get the artifacts down a little bit quicker. Sucks we don't get to apply the weakness to these guys, but that's still fine. Okay. Hit the middle guy. Nice. HP saved. No complaints here. Do need our poison ramping to come out a little quicker. Unfortunately, took that. Not game-changing. We still need to go after them for it, though. Alright. 2 extra energy next turn. You've taken the 1 card I needed the most. You absolute fucking monsters. I've just been severely countered. So I have to go for him now, because he has something that's way more important. We're still managing to muster up a fair bit of block, but they are doing a fair bit more damage. And why are we not applying weaknesses to these guys instead? We really need to make sure this guy doesn't get like a crazy turn off when he does attack. We're desperately trying to get that that card back from him. I'll take the hit for it. I think I need to. If we don't get the ramping poison now, we're not really going to be making too much progress here. That's doing enough, so we'll go like this. Extra block next turn. Some more kunai procs would be nice. Okay, this is a turn for defending, so this... One of these is gone. We're giving ourselves options. Further neutralize you. He's gonna die next turn regardless, so yes, neutralize him. Leg sweep him. Outmaneuver him. And just retain as much block as you possibly can, because if we can save even a little bit, the calipers are going to save some. Alright, we saved 1 full block. I can respect that. Finish him off so we can get the adrenaline out. Squeeze out a lot of damage on this turn. That's another dex up. Speed up the poison. He's also scaling as well, and the only reason why we're able to keep him down right now is because of the weakness. Yeah, he's gonna get some pretty intense turns. Yeah, you know, block like crazy. Could have squeezed down 14 on that one. I like having this block rolled over. Upcoming turn is gonna want some extra energy as well. The strikes are only priority if it gives us the dex up. Very huge turn. Mitigated the entirety of Hyper Beam, and we kept some armor. Another dex up. We should have went for the block there, actually, but we got him on the ropes. The block would have been a little bit better, as you can see here. There is a method to the madness. I think we're in kill range, so we can start focusing on him. Alright, and that does it. That is a floor 2 fight in the bag. Ancient Potion we cannot have. Corpse Explosion would be nice. Nightmare also would be nice. A second Adrenaline also would be nice. I'm thinking Corpse Explosion, though. Just so we have AoE. If we're into fighting Dota and the Starburst, we're going to really appreciate this. If we're into fighting Woke Bloke, we're going to appreciate this as well. All of this is also good, but yeah, Corpse Explosion is the way to go. I'm going to transform my 3 strikes. Hold on to your butts. Blade Dance upgrade, Poison upgrade, and Endless Agony, which is decent. It's fine. Donut and Starburst to start us off. We got the exact pieces we need. Oh, shut the fuck up. Let's go. Okay. Right path for no elite. Double shop. Let's go. Let's actually go. We're not out of the woods, though, and we're pretty damn close. Just gonna, if we're gonna phrase it, we're pretty fucking close to being scot-free. Do need to focus down this individual here, and I might even chop that on him just to speed it up a little bit more, but... Ace makes waste. Let's low roll. Okay, another dex up. Poison ensures that he is going to die. Got a bunch of block here. Go after you next to you, giving me some garbage. Okay, poison ensures he's dead. Just ramp up. We can let the poison take care of the rest on the Thorny Boy. And we'll spam these out so we can get some rolled over block. Yo, if I can find an after image, or not an after image, a blur, it'll be a really big addition to this deck, because the blur overrides the calipers. We'll have a turn where we get full block rotated over if we don't lose it, and then if we get to retain it after that, we only lose 15. The dream come true. I think we're still above 15 here. Yeah, he's about to die, so we'll Corpse Explosion him. Would have preferred a more even spread there on the poison. And we can squeeze this one on you. Risk-free. Excellent, and that's that. That is that. Okay, I'm a little anxious. Trying to keep it together. I don't think we grab it prepared. Not upgraded, we don't care. We have things that are working as is. I'll dip my hand in for the 1. A trip is a good get just for the weakness and the artifact removal. 1 additional poison. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. That's it. We just grab 2 cards pretty quick. Slow your roll. So 1, 2, 3. Could play this for 10 right now. Could play this to get another dex up. Fireplace just around the corner. More dex ups are going to be a little bit more valuable the longer this goes on. We'll take it like that. Huge premium up front. I'm going to slow down here in a second. Do it like that. Do it like this. Piercing Wail to avoid any other damage there. Didn't get our Deadly Poison off, which is what I needed to do actually, so... Youth. Okay. Slow down. You're making some pretty bad mistakes here. Slow it up. He'll go for the shivs. So he's dead next turn. We can burn him out right now. I'm gonna go ahead and burn him out right now just so we can get the reserved dexterity, or the reserved blocks handed over here. One for you next. Poison. Pop you up to 20, you'll die next turn. And some block. You get Corpse Explosion on the middle guy, that'd be huge. Okay. There it is. That's all it takes. We'll play that just for the small additional block there. So he dies, he explodes, everyone dies. HP's in a bad spot. Gonna rest up as soon as we... Oh my god, yes. So many high value leg sweeps. We accept. I'll go for the relic, and I've only got 53. Fair trade, friend. Fair trade. Let's keep an eye, though. We get the curse event. We have the opportunity to mitigate one curse, so we wouldn't mind doing so. I'll be honest, get rid of Bane. Just get rid of Bane. It was a supplement, nothing more. Bane knew its place. We still need to kill Detonator Boy here. Still need to get some dex up action here. Okay. Start. Mitigate him for next turn. Wonderful. Here's the hard one. Poison applied. More of those on him. 0 damage. Alright, the dialogue's been very matter of fact, of course, but like we're on to something here. I just need to not drop the ball. It's in my court. Just gotta hold it dearly. I know what some of you are saying right there. Order on that matters. No, it does. Again, practice good habits, but this time, fine. Okay. A third deadly poison. Alright. I said that's it last time. For real this time, that's it. We don't have any money for the shop, so we're going to forego that. This is one awful fight. We need Deadly Poison to show up pretty much immediately. It did not. We're going to go After Image. We're going to go Crippling Cloud. And we're actually going to speed up the process on one of these guys dying. Could just go for a block here, save the HP. If we don't get Corpse Explosion, we're going to make sure one of these guys dies immediately. Important enough to me. Namely one of the guys that are buffing themselves, of course. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So we'll go... Well, he's got the poison amp, so he's going to be dying shortly. We'll do it like this, actually. Poison takes care of him. Blocks take care of the rest. Yeah. Acceptable. He's dead. We just gotta focus on you. And we got the Corpse Explosion we were asking for. Just a moment too late. Still a very fine Jawworm fight, nonetheless. Dusted. Kill Pot, can't use it. Nightmares, I want to abuse it, but I can't really do that too well. Still gonna take it. He keeps grabbing cards, I know. But Nightmares is it's an X factor. It could be a crazy win condition. 1 bronze scales to round out the artifacts. Perfectly fine by by my standards. This is one of those examples where I'm saying, you know, where it could make a difference. We're taking a beating here. Future turns, we're fine. Need to focus on killing him here, though. Alright, so that pushes him there. If we can avoid getting a woke bloke with this, I think we can. Otherwise, you know, if we get a billion shivs out like that, you know, play all those if we can. I'm gonna do it. Just do it. Nike. Okay, didn't get our poison out, unfortunately. So we're gonna be a minute behind here, but a corpse explosion on some of these guys will make a big difference. You're dead. 1, 2, 3. Big block. Bigger block. Roll it over. Really hoping to get one more curse event to fully burn out the Amamori for maximum value. I think we'll just do it like this. Yeah, we'll do it just like that. Oh man, this one's got, I've got a very good feeling for this one. This is actually my run. Still don't have the poison out. And upcoming turns are really bad. Thanks, Corpse Explosion. I mean, I'm glad you still decided to show up for class today. Just make sure you ride on the board 15 times. I will not be late for class in the future. We'll call it even. I don't want to ship into that, though. Definitely don't want to ship into this, either. Okay, done. Is that the last fight? Oh, I want that regen potion so bad. Okay, this is the last fight. No transient. Grateful. This guy can be a bit of an issue, though, so we'll do it like this. This gives me more weakness, is why we're going to go for it instead of the poison. Poison's going to flow no matter what. He had a bad day, so that's not good for us. This is really not good for us. We went for this method because it gives us the most card plays, so we can get the most block out of it. But we're gonna have to rest for the final fireplace here. Okay. Would love to nightmares my blade dances. I don't think that's something I'm allowed to do right now. We'll apply the poison. Okay. He's dead in roughly like 6 or so turns. Let's see if we can't speed that up a bit. Another dex up. Because you get the dex up, you play dex cards. 26. I'm crazy, brother. Again, squeezing out more blocks with this, but we're getting some pretty bad turns here. 21, not good, not good. Okay, still fine. The bronze scale is going to squeeze him over a little bit more. He's dead. All right, final rest is going to get us around 60 or so HP. Not an ideal position. Good as it's going to get. Last card. Are you worth it? A backflip. A backflip. I'm going to take it because it's one more block card. 31. 32 cards. Decent. We need that HP. Put your hands together, everybody. I feel like this could be the run. Of course, instantly with the after image play, you already knew that was going to happen, so I'm not even going to feel sorry about my future 2 turns here. The huge boost to get through this nonsense early. We're going to get these shivs out here. Extra damage like that. We've missed out on our scaling poison, which sucks, but we're only taking 4 damage for this one. Okay. Really need a good bouncing flask right now. Good. Good enough. Didn't really hit him how I was hoping it would. We have time to get the corpse explosion to rotate around, though. So we'll do it like this. Yes. Will we? We're gonna get 8 block from this. We'll be able to mitigate him down to 9 apiece. Could just go for the dex up, which is a little more consistent. And we're gonna get, yeah, this is a little more consistent. And he's gonna be attacking next turn, so we may as well get that block now. Okay. Okay, we want to get back to the corpse explosion and our poison flow. Needs to happen. Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah, we need the weakness. Need the block. Would like that rollover block. Gonna take it. Saving a little there. We're gonna get like 15 total. Fine, that mitigates one. Okay, excellent turn. Not like amazing, but very good for what we're trying to do. So there we go. Poison's on table. Might be like 2 or 3 more rotations of this that we gotta go through. So that's the only concern I have right now. We'll do it like this though. Extra cards or extra energy next turn. I think we're going to want the extra cards to get through some of those dazes I'm seeing rotating around. Spread some weakness onto him if we can. Some weakness in poison. Some weakness, period. Do it like this. Okay, that's fine. Then let's not toss that. Okay. Poison and weakness is good. It's going to extend us how we need it. We're not going to get some additional block rolled over is the only issue. We can do it like this, get the block rolled over. I think that's just as sensible. We'll get a big upgrade from this. Going to have some of that block rolled over. He's going to be weak, so we're going to have to try and scale that up further. Cool. Just a bad turn, yeah. The draws. We knew that was going to happen. $40 damage. Thank the Lord above for all these shivs. He's going to be attacking next turn. He's on the way out. I think we mix and match though. Damage him, leg sweep him, poison him. If he dies, he dies. So we just need to get this guy killed now. Another 10 rolled over. We got to make 30 happen here. The potential RNG poison is not worth the HP loss right now. 44. It's worth more. Kill him this turn. You need to kill him this turn. Alright. Phase 1 done. One more. 25 HP on the table. Alright, woke bloke. And know what you're capable of. This has to happen, because we play so many shivs, it'll give us the balance we need. We need the poison, though, so we can outlast him, but... Fuck. Think. He's gonna be up to 6 strength. Only able to get poison out a select few ways. But once we get our blocks going, we get the blocks going. I think we'll do it like this. Go after his merry minions. Get a corpse explosion on him, that takes care of the rest. Weaknesses still follow onto you. Toss away Terror, toss away Bouncing Flask. Prep you for the kill right now. We get this poison out right now. Does that really give us a big boost? Or 2 blocks make a bigger difference? 2 blocks will give me 17. This is up to a little over what we need. Poison gets it flowing here, makes him weak. I think we want the weakness. Okay, just enough. Corpse explosion, please. No luck. But 2 blade dances. Okay, still doable. There's the corpse explosion. There's the nightmares, unfortunately, too. Two damage, fine by me. So now we just scale up our blocks. We keep scaling blocks up forever. Make sure they're weak forever. Yeah, okay. I think I see the condition. So we just get a billion decks now. Push them in the second phase, and then we can push them out. Thank God for Piercing Whale. As I'll say right here. Without it, we would have expired. Jesus Christ, that was really close. And it helps to play every card we can in between. He is weak, by the way. This is him in his weakened state. Oh, we'll take this one. I think we want more backflips, actually. Why more backflips? So we can backflip into more shivs to get more cards that matter. But mainly the shivs, so we can keep dexing up and then keep the engine flowing like that. So I think that's a fine grab. Okay. We still got a lot of blocks on this turn, so that's fine. Gotta make sure we keep that in mind. Okay. Not the best turn for it, but okay. Still, we're getting the decks up there. We're getting the decks up there. Leg sweep is a huge grab right now. Backflip. Backflip. And it's fine if we just spam backflips out, because if we have a lot of block rolled over, the calipers are going to keep us defended long enough to win the whole goddamn thing. Looking for some shivs, please. Okay, we'll take a moment, try and fish out some more cards here. There's a Shiv City coming up, that's good. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We're not out of the woods once we get through this phase, though, but the more dexterity I have, the more comfortable I'm going to feel here. Okay, 18. The additional cards are more important. Another 18. We need to get that weakness reapplied on the next phase, though. Pretty much immediately. Blocks are blocking for 20 apiece. Come on. Give it to me. One, two, three, four, 5 block cards in the next hand. We have blocks rolled over. Okay. Final push here. Uh-huh. Liking that. We can play powers now. We can play powers now. He's gonna give us some of those, you know, the curses that slow us down a bit. That's fine. You maintain this block you have. You need to keep the blocks going. Yes. Now goddamn time. You see a block opportunity, you take it. That's fine. Holy fuck. Yep. Yes. Yes, that's the other thing we were looking to do. Hey, we don't toss away the void. I was about to say we toss away the void. You do not toss away the void. Let the void fizzle out. Okay. 30 damage. This is a mystical turn of play hand. Good turn, very mystical. I'm building up some anticipation in my voice right now, but I'm looking at it, and the longer this goes on, the more I'm just kind of sitting here like, you know, I can't lose right now. It's impossible to lose right now. Like, you see what I'm doing to him? You know, we gotta make sure we stay on top though, stay consistent, but yeah, no, we're untouchable. HP's dwindling, my friend. HP's dwindling. He's running out of space to breathe. I could attack right now. I don't want to. I have 623 block. I don't need the block. But I'm blocking still. I'm still motherfucking blocking. Oh my fucking god. It's fucking over. It's over. It's over. Oh my god, I did it. I fucking did it. This is not how I expected it to feel, but fucking did it. Oh my god. What a long time coming this has been. What a long time coming. Legitimately a challenge put forth for myself for like the last year and a half-ish, sorta. Maybe just like a year period, but damn. God damn. I can't believe it. With some of the things I'm going through in my head right now, this is like the... This is the dopamine rush I need right now. Holy hell, I've done it. It's the top of the mountain, dude. We're at the top of the mountain. It's done. The challenge is over. Whether or not Mega Crit releases another DLC character and it's like, hey, do Ascension 39 with this, I'll do it. Sure, I'll do it. I'm gonna bitch and moan every step of the way, but you know what? I fucking did it. I can't believe it, too. Just gonna let the credits sink in here, guys. Thank you for watching, as always. I need to figure out the next steps now. I said I was going to promise mods, so let's get those mod lists going. I need to take a look and see what's on the agenda there. There's a lot of good mods that have come out in the last few months. No, this is it. Just 2 months after the game officially releases, he does it. He's fucking done it. Let's fucking go. Iglor, I see you there. Greek localization. You're appreciated. Indonesian localization. Risku. Samus. Sazal. Jason, you need a middle name there, bud. But you know what? I appreciate you too. Hobnob. Get out of here. That's like Gremlin on bait right now. Comments are over. Thank you all for watching. Gonna get ready for my evening here. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. You know what? With the theme we got going on right now, I'm gonna fucking hit the jackpot tonight. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm on the top of the mountain right now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll enjoy mine, and I will see you tomorrow for the next one. Take it easy, everyone.